you beautiful people. Welcome back, Mzansi. This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and we are still celebrating women because it's Women's Month, and we are joined by award-winning chef and entrepreneur Kayla Osborn, and she's the owner of not one, not two, but 3 successful restaurants, also a mother, and the founder of a new culinary school launching in 2026. So yeah, you want to feel lazy? Well, welcome to it.
I love Anna today. She shares a journey of a passion for food and how she's shaping the future of the industry. So please, this woman deserves a feel good welcome. Come on now.
What's happening, milady? How are we doing?
Yeah, good, thanks.
I thought you were going to say busy. Are you busy? Do you feel busy?
Not right now.
He's chilling.
Like woken up at like 5 a.m., rocked up on a live TV. I'm like, hey, what's up? I'm Kayla. I'm just chilling, just taking over the world. Honestly, you're doing incredible things here. Like, busy seems to be an understatement. 3 restaurants, a mom, everything else. But let's talk about the beginning. Where does the passion for food, where did the world of you entering the chef market even come from? What spurred it on?
Definitely my gran. I can remember when I was little, my gran making biscuits. Chocolate
Oh,
chip.
you were the cookie dough eater?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, and I remember just being obsessed since then. Like, yeah.
That's so sweet. What kind of cookies that she made were your favorite? Do you remember?
It was chocolate chip. They were like very simple chocolate chips, and I can remember her making them. And they were little jam squares, so that I can remember her making.
Can you make a biscuit worthy of that?
No.
Call me grandma's recipe.
Platey or strings. I love to see it. But you really have achieved so much. Like, you can tell how we're so in awe of the work that you do, because I know what it takes, you know what I'm saying, to really step it up. 3 restaurants, also showing up as a mom, and truly also opening a school for the next generation of chefs as well. So also being named, your restaurant, some of the top in South Africa. What do you think is really crediting your success? What can you say has pushed you to this point?
I think there's definitely a work ethic element to it. Like, my mom instilled that in us from little. You just work. If you want something, you work at it. That's the only way you're going to get it. So it's just been, showing up and working at it and working at it. Sometimes it doesn't work out, but you got to just keep working at it.
Yeah. Wait, how do you get up again once you've been knocked down?
A lot of tears, you got about 2 minutes to cry and then you get on with it. Yeah.
Have your moment and then you move on. The show must go on. But listen, this is your moment and it's something I want to celebrate, but it's also something I think we can have resonate with younger entrepreneurs, younger women out there. You're in an industry that I think is still kind of like male-dominated as well, in terms of where you look, what you see. Have you experienced that? And what have been some of those obstacles that you maybe had to get through in this industry in order to be in the position you're in right now?
I've never had too much trouble with that, because you can't fake it in the kitchen. You can either do it or you can't,
Like that.
And I think the men that I've worked with have respected that I can and that I can keep up, It's definitely a respect thing. There's definitely in the kitchen, there's no gender issues, You either can or you can't. I think front of house and the more like service related, I've dealt with a little bit, but it's definitely more ego driven than anything else. So.
I love that, and you've got your product to speak for you at the end of the day, so there.
Proof is in the actual pudding this time around. I like this. You're also a mom. I've got to touch base on this too, because that is a whole role in and of itself that you have to raise human beings.
Yeah.
So are the kids involved in the kitchen? Do they want to be chefs one day?
Yeah, definitely my oldest, Emmy, she's very involved in the kitchen. Shame, she comes in and rolls out all the dough that my staff have made, and they're like not super happy about it. But they embrace it. She's always making something.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, and then my little one comes to work with me every day, so she's there day in and day out. I think even my customers know,
That's beautiful.
Part of the theatrics.
The furniture.
Yeah.
and seeing the fam right now on screen, I can see exactly why you have extra motivation to show up at work. I mean, look at that.
Cute
Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
You're clearly someone that is motivated, clearly someone that's driven, and you're doing the absolute most. I want to talk about the school that you set up for 2026. Why do that when you have so much on your plate, and what was the reason behind this exactly?
I just realized what a lack of skills there were. We as restaurateurs and chefs, we have a lot of the trainees coming through our kitchen, because part of the mandated qualification is in-service training.
Yeah, trial by fire.
Yeah, pretty much. And I realized how much teaching happens in the in-service training element, And I just thought that it would be such a great whole-rounded education for students to be able to experience fine dining, more easygoing but good quality, and then the bakery all on one property, as well as food production and that kind of thing. So the idea with the chef school is for the students, me not outsourcing in-service training for them, but for them to rotate through all my kitchens.
Amazing. And obviously on the screen right now, we've got some of that info for the school. For anybody that's been inspired, I'm sure you have already. You can get those details right now and go find them. But I'm so excited for you to be here because that means that we get delicious food. What's on the menu?
So, we're on the South Coast, and I grew up on the South Coast, so a lot of seafood. So there's mussels, crayfish, yeah.
And I saw those
Absolutely love
mussels,
it.
I saw chili, I saw coconut, I saw garlic and ginger. My goodness, we're in for a treat. It is the first installment of the Culinary Hotline. In just a bit, Kayla can join Clem in the kitchen, and we're about to cook up something good.